My name is Matt Francina, co-founder at Policy Engineer, and these are the top 10 reasons why people don't move forward with life insurance. Let's go with the first one. Number one, I can't afford it. Look, I understand that life insurance can be perceived as an additional expense, but if you're worried that you can't afford a life insurance policy, imagine your family's ability to be able to afford the life you've given them if you no longer have a paycheck coming in. Number two on our list, I'm young, I'm healthy, I don't need it now. Well, look, you are young, you are healthy, now is the time to get it when the price is much less and you can actually afford it. There's two major factors in being able to get life insurance. The first is health. That is the gatekeeper to you being able to get it. And the second is your ability to afford it. Let's make sure that you can get it now while you're young and healthy. Number three on the list, I already have life insurance through my job. Well, look, that's awesome that your job offers it. There's a couple of things you need to know. One is it portable? When you leave that job, can you take it with you? And then second, is it enough coverage? Most people fall short on the coverage they need when they rely on their employer because their employer is usually only giving one or two multiples of their salary, and you need 10, 15, maybe 20 multiples of your salary depending on what it is you're trying to accomplish. Number four on our list, I don't want to talk about death. Look, people want to avoid the conversation all the time, but the inevitable is we're all going to die and no one knows when it's going to happen. So would you rather have the uncomfortable conversation that something might be able to happen to you, but you know that if it did, your family is not in financial despair? Or would you rather avoid that conversation, and if you're one of the statistics that pass away prematurely, your family's going to be having a way tougher conversation trying to figure out how they're going to replace the paycheck that you were the one that provided for them. Number five on the list, I just don't understand it. Look, there are complexities to life insurance, and you do need to know what you're buying, but ultimately this is why you work with a professional. If you don't know what you need, you don't know how much, and you don't know where to go to get it, then you just need to find a person that you feel you can trust who does have the credentials to walk you through that. Whether it's here through Policy Engineer or through another trusted source, don't let not understanding it prevent you from doing it at all. Number six on the list, I'll just save up my own money. Although that's a good thought that you're going to save up your money, and realistically, it's part of your overall plan is to save up the same amount that you need to have in life insurance so that one day if you pass away, you don't need to leverage an insurance company to leave the money your family needs. You have it on your own. But here's the thing. Every year people die much earlier than what they expected to. It's something that you can't predict. What if something were to happen and you passed away before you've saved up enough money to replace your income? Those who rely on you are going to be in a real tough spot. Number seven on the list, I don't trust insurance companies. There are a lot of people who will say things like they don't trust an insurance company or they don't want to give their money to them because they're just all in it for the profit. Let me tell you this, the insurance industry, there's a lot of profit to be made in it, but it's on the basis of serving people for the needs these insurance policies were designed to deliver on. Life insurance is designed to pay a death benefit when you pass away. If there are other intricacies to the policy, you want to know about them. But usually when someone doesn't trust an insurance company, it's because they thought an insurance company was supposed to pay something and it didn't, when in all actuality, that insurance company may never have been on the hook to pay for that because that's not what the policy was designed for. Just make sure before you move forward, you have a clear understanding of what the insurance policy does, and you'll be able to hold an insurance company accountable for that because they will do what was put in writing in the policy. Number 8 on the list, I want to put my money into something that I'm going to get to put to use for me. I don't want to just pay for death insurance. Well, look, you might be looking at the wrong type of life insurance, or you may never have been educated on it, but life insurance has all sorts of bells and whistles you can add and functions to use that insurance while you're alive. Life insurance is not death insurance, but life insurance has all kinds of functions for the living. Number 9 on the list, look, my family will be fine. Now listen, if that's true from a professional's point of view, then you have enough money in order to leave to your family so that when you pass away, they're going to be able to take that and replace the income that you used to provide. But if that's not a true statement, then yeah, your family might come together and they might make it through this challenging time. But if you're the breadwinner, and you've set it up so that your family relies on your income, then you've set it up for your family to rely on what you're leaving them. And if you don't have enough to leave them, and you're leaving them questioning how they're going to make it happen. And number 10 on the list, I'll get it when I have kids. I understand the logic behind that you'll get it when you have kids. The thing you can't guarantee is that when you have kids, you can get it. So if you know you should have it when you have kids, then you should put those provisions in place now. It's easier and faster and less expensive than you think. Check off one additional thing in your child planning and just get life insurance and be prepared.